everybody. Hello, every nyabi. Hello, every wobby. Hello, every Roddy. Especially that Roddy over there. Hey guys. How are you guys doing? It's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's time to do art. Haha. What did you eat? So let me tell you about my pork story. I'm glad you asked, Heckish. Thank you for asking and inquiring about my supposed food poisoning. Okay. So I went grocery shopping today, and they didn't have like the meat that I normally get. Like usually I get like thinner types of chops, right? So I decided like, what if, right? What if I big brain this, right? I buy pork shoulder. That's normally for picnics apparently, right? I guess it says that on the package. I bought this pork shoulder, and I guess it's for roasting, right? But I thought to myself, this pork shoulder is like $6, right? Compared to like the other meats. Of course, it's only normal when you obviously want to know. I mean, tell. Yeah. So I ate, or not, I decided like, I'm gonna buy this pork shoulder and I'm gonna cut it up, right? I'm gonna cut it up into like thin steaks. That way I can make some pork chop-ish kind of like recipes. And I'm gonna also cut it into like small bite-sized things for stews, right? So I thought to myself, I have a bunch of like ingredients that might spoil eventually. So I might as well take all those ingredients and toss into a pot and make curry, right? Big brain, right? Carrots, potatoes, onions, celery, blah, 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 right? So I took the pork shoulder meat and I did exactly what I normally do. Curry is yummy. It's very yummy. I love curry. It's so simple to make, and it's so good for like making use of all your ingredients. But yeah, I took the pork shoulder. I cut it to bite-sized meat. I did it the same way I exactly did it with any other meat, right? Pork stew or like meat beef stew. I took it into the pan. I season it with some salt and pepper. I have a little bit of cornstarch on it. I have it on nice hot oil, right? And I brown the outside. Essentially what I normally do, 5 to 7, 10 maybe minutes of browning the outside of the meat. And as soon as it's a nice brown and the pot is aromatic, I toss in the broth, essentially, right? Then I bring it to a boil, then I bring it down to heat, then I simmer it. And I simmered it for about, I want to say 30 to 40 minutes. I don't know the exact time. I never really look at the time, but I add the time, okay? So it's around 30 to 40 minutes, right? So around 30 to 40 minutes, I boiled the meat. Or the pork, right? So usually around that time, I take the curry block and I toss it in there. That way it takes the pork absorbs the curry flavor. Then I boil it for another 10, 15 minutes, I want to say. These are just estimates, but I know it's at least 10. It's at least the minimum, right? And then around then, I normally toss in the vegetables to boil for about 15 minutes. That way it's still firm, but not too hard. Or yeah, firm, but not too hard, right? So then I let that boil all over, right? The curry is cooking, and then it's normally around this time that I start eating. So I just like turn off the flame, I let it rest for like a couple minutes, and then like I tasted it, tastes good. Broth good, or well, the sauce of the curry good, vegetables are nice and soft, and the pork, well, it tastes like pork. But I was actually surprised because like the pork was very tender. Right? I was like, oh, I guess I boiled it for a good amount of time to make very tender pork, right? So then I put it on top of some rice and started eating. But then I realized, is this pork too tender? Is this like the difference? Because like normally I get my pork frozen, right? I get like the sale pork frozen, but normally like I said, the pork I normally get, it's they don't have it for some reason. I don't know why. So I got the fresh pork shoulder, right? So essentially it wasn't frozen before. But it was very tender and falling apart, and I was kind of scared because like I was like, why is it so tender compared to the normal times I ate it, right? I wouldn't say like normally it would come out tough, but it comes out tougher than when I was eating it. What's wrong with that? Well then, like, I take a bite out of the meat, and then I noticed that, like, some of them are, like, you know, grayish, which is important, right? But then, like, I noticed some of them are lightly pink. And I was thinking, like, uh-oh, is this undercooked? So I looked up online about pork shoulder and how long it takes to cook and all that stuff, right? Because I never cooked pork shoulder before. It was the first time I cooked pork shoulder, essentially, right? And I looked it up and they said like, oh, you have to, if you're gonna boil it, you have to boil it for 90 minutes or you have to boil it for this amount. But people were saying that as if the whole pork shoulder. I don't think people were cutting up their pork shoulder into tiny little bite-sized bites. Because in theory, if you cut the pork shoulder to tiny bite-sized bites, right? And you pan fry it, right? Then you boil it, wouldn't it be less time to cook, right? Compared to like having to boil a whole pork shoulder? Because if you had to boil a whole pork shoulder, it would be like you have to get to the very core of it. But this is just like small bite-sized bites. Whenever I eat meat and get concerned at pink meat, I am told not to worry. Don't worry, it'll be fine, probably. Well, I feel okay. But the thing was, like, I thought to myself, like, well, I'm living here on my own, and the last thing I want to do is collapse or explode in the middle of the stream, right? So I took the meat and put it back in the pot, and I just grabbed a bunch of vegetables, and that was my dinner. Vegetable curry. And then I simmered it for another, like, 15 minutes, then I let it rest for another 10. It's still on the stove top right now. I turned off the flame, so it's still resting. So hopefully it's good. It tasted good though. Like I was like, wow, this is really tender, soft, melting in your mouth, but it melted too much. And I never had pork like that melted that much. And I thought like, maybe it's just because I cooked it for too long. So I don't know, the internet scared me. And then the AI was like, yes, it's good to eat pink meat. But then like people were saying, no, it's not good to eat pink meat. And then I look up like pictures and it was like, this is a medium well, and this is well done. But then I look at mine and it was like, there was like one meat that was well done and there was one meat that was like, looked like it was medium well. And I was thinking like, should it be pink? I don't know, but I don't want to throw it out because it tasted really good. I did a different mix this time. I did a garlic with ginger mix. So I used some leftover garlic or ginger I had and tossed some fresh garlic in there. Oh, hiccup, sorry. So it came out really well. Added some hot sauce too. So it's a nice spicy but tangy kind of curry. Really good, I love it. And it's filling too, and it's enough curry to fill me up or like be dinner for like 3 to 4 days. Because whenever I cook curry, I cook a really big pot, right? I cook a really big pot to make sure that I have leftovers, to make sure that I don't have to one, cook later on, and two, it's just, you know, supple. Twitch is quiet, silent today. It's like that. It's been like that for a while. I'm not too sure as to why. I scared off all the Twitch streamer or the Twitch viewers. Scary? Nah, it's something you get used to, I guess, as a streamer. I used to have like a lot of people there talking, but now everyone's gone. I'm really surprised. I wonder what happened. Is this what they call falling off? Did I fell off, as the kids say? But yeah, with the pork curry, I think it came out pretty well. I kind of want to eat it still, and I don't want to throw it out. So I have enough for like 3 to 4 days. So I'm going to be eating that for the next 3 to 4 days. Hopefully, maybe microwaving it too will make sure it's extra cooked. I have some ideas why. Go ahead, share. I'm curious. Is this something that Twitch changed? I'm pretty surprised that Twitch is getting more and more quiet compared to YouTube. Like YouTube, on the other hand, had more chatter, or has a lot more chatters. But as time goes on, my Twitch viewer base like drops more and more. I'm not too sure why. I wish I had a coach, a VTuber coach, right? You know what the story reminds me of though? Okay. So back in college, right? Back in college, I didn't cook because like it would be a pain to cook and be having to take overwhelming like classes. Oh, thank you, Cringy Bird Boy. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome, welcome. So I hope you enjoy your emotes. But back in college, so I would eat at the canteen, right? And the canteen was like pretty much the cafeteria, standard food, pretty good. Better than school cafeterias, you know? Better than high school cafeterias. My friend subscribed to you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Heckish's friend. But yeah, what happened was there was one time we were having fried chicken. I don't know if it's patties or breast. I don't know, right? They were like pretty much chicken nugget coins, I guess. I don't know. Breadcrumbs, right? It had breadcrumbs fried. Right? They look really crispy on the outside and they look pretty good, right? And like I would normally dip them in the sauce and all that. But when I took a bite out of it, for some reason the outside was completely cooked and crunchy, but the inside was all raw and gooey. Like, you know, have you ever poked at a raw chicken breast? It was exactly that. Like the meat was exactly raw and like What was that? Raw undercooked, right? And
to the best of us.
yeah. But the thing was, I didn't notice until I finished half the patty. I was just eating it like, oh, this is a different texture. I guess this is what they call American food, tee-hee. Because I know, like, going to college taught me a lot about American food, since normally I eat Asian food. So a lot of times my meals involve rice, simmering beef and pork and stuff like that, soups, right? Multi-dishes, lots of vegetables, right? So I was like, yes, American food. But then, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't think it's supposed to be like this. So I brought it back to the chef, and they started panicking. They were like, oh my gosh, we are so sorry, because like the chef is like a friend of mine, I guess. I don't know if they're friends, the word, but they like talking to me, and they like the fact that I can eat anything. They're like, they know that I'm not picky, and sometimes they try things out with me. They say, try this, Alin. I cooked this just now. I want to see how you feel about it, right? And it tastes really good. I'm like, yeah, that's really good. And it says, great, I will add it to the menu, kind of thing. They're lurking. No worries. Don't worry about lurking. I don't mind if you guys are lurking or anything. I think it's just normal Twitch things and normal like chat behavior. So yeah, they were very like regretful for the fact that they they served me undercooked chicken patty beef thingies. Like, I don't know what they're called, but they gave me another set that was fully cooked, and yeah, they even gave me a dessert to go with it. I was like thinking to myself, I was eating the new cooked one. Like, is this where I die after eating raw chicken patties? But I'm okay. I see, that's nice of them. Yeah, they're a nice fellow. They really like the fact that I could eat anything. Like, usually whenever I like you know how like the cafeteria has a lot of different things.
Undercooked chicken. I always accidentally undercook mine.
The secret to making sure your chickens are fully cooked is that make sure that you do a pan sear with it. Then afterwards, after you do the pan sear, well, it depends on what you're trying to cook. If you're trying to like bake them, I don't know if that's the case. But if you're doing it in the pan, right? After you pan sear it, right? You put in some water, you put a cap, and let that steam for a bit. It's a good way to make sure the chicken breast is nice and juicy while still maintaining all the flavor. Hey, hey, Seal.
Imagine undercooking chicken.
Yeah. Imagine undercooking pork. Wait. But yeah, that's my ordeal. So my stomach doesn't hurt yet, but I'm scared. If I somehow disappear and then there's like something on the news like, sheep in apartment died from eating undercooked pork, and there's a movement to make sure to regulate pork and educating people about cooking pork. As soon as I join the stream dies for a sec. Wait, am I gone? Am I online? Hello? Heyo? Heyo? Am I here? Namatsuka? I don't want to tell my funny hee hee ha ha story to the void.
I swear I've seen a certain sheep die in a newsletter over the past few years.
Yeah, exactly. That's me. That's me. But yeah, I had hey Sordy, how you doing? That's my encounter with supposedly undercooked pork. I still don't know if it's undercooked. Like, the thing was, after I simmered that pork curry for another like 15 to 20 minutes, right, and let it rest, I took a bite out of it and it was still exactly the same. I don't know if it's because it's extremely tender now, but yeah. Welcome, thank you. No problems. No problems. Welcome to the sheepies. We should have no pre-roll ads, so you didn't get hit by the ad break.
I live in a part of my country where Terry's tons of sheep, so a sheep dying probably wouldn't end up on the news.
I mean, it depends. I'm gonna I'm gonna spread the plague, the delicious pork plague. Mad pork disease. Watch this. Vomits on your face. Oh, thank you for the subscriptions already. Thank you. 25 months. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, why didn't that work? Wait a second. That should be working. Did it not work? That's weird. That didn't work. I had to figure out why that didn't work. But I'll figure out later.
Also cringy.
Yeah. Ugu cringe.
I thought you were skinned.
Yeah, but so funny thing, so the 25-month thing, I decided to delay that until when I do my 3D debut next week.
Why do you have
that way
to subscribe?
Oh no, they're subscribing with Prime. They're not subscribing with money. That way it's like a big announcement. It's like, oh, we got the 3D debut and we got new icons to represent a year and 2 years. So I decided to hold off on it. I should have done it earlier, but then I realized, oh, I can align it.
I don't get it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, what he said I used.
if you have Amazon Prime, you can essentially use it.
People are stupid with computers.
Ah, it's okay. Did you have any funny stories, Sorty, about like from what's it called? From having to teach people technology? I get that too. It's okay. I understand. But I dig the thing with Twitch subscription too. Oh, that makes sense. I don't have a... Thank you for the follows. Where are all these follows coming from? Whoa, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Where are you guys coming? Did you guys just want to hear my pork story about how I ate undercooked pork? Is that what you guys are here for? You guys want to hear it again? Let me tell you about this undercooked pork I cooked. It should be good, right? It was like literally 1 hour, technically 1 hour cooking. And I know like, I was trying to look up like what people did for cooking pork. And they said like they would pressure cook it for 20 minutes, which means that's like what? If I had to convert that, that's like an hour and a half of cooking, right?
Out of like 15,000 computer being updated to Windows 11, around 1,000 couldn't update to Windows 11, so we now have a team of 6 people to update.
Is that you? Are you part of that team? But yeah, in theory, right? 10 minutes of pan searing, 1 hour of actual simmering. It should be good.
Windows 10.
Are you still allowed to stick with Windows 10? I feel like Windows 10 is now dead, though. Like, people are forced to update to Windows 11, right?
Part of the sacrificial sheep team.
Do you get paid extra for teaching people?
Someone marched up
or updating or working with their updates?
Alin on Twitch undercooked pork, so I, in a state of shock and panic, immediately came here to subscribe and follow.
Did you do it because this might be the last day of Alin Laphel? You're gonna realize that the undercooked, or I'm gonna realize the pork is gonna kill me?
I do get paid
Heck yeah, that's good.
My salary for the extra time.
Yeah, this could be like one of those things. I remember wasn't there a story recently about like a VTuber who essentially like, I'm not gonna name them because I don't know if I didn't read the full story about it, but like the story goes that they kind of faked their death. I remember seeing that and it was like I think I saw it on Twitter too, because like they were popping up on Twitter and people were like saying like how they felt bad that they didn't found that VTuber sooner, but then like the VTuber came back kind of thing later on. Something like that. I don't know the full story. I just remember hearing it in a video while drawing. So, but
I have the wildest stories on my Twitter feed that didn't heard about.
Yeah. There was like, it was a while ago. I want to say like a month or two ago. There was a VTuber and her friend, yeah, I think it's her friend. Her friend came on to say that her friend died of heart complications, right? And the thing was like, people pointed out like, yeah, she might be actually dead, blah, blah, blah. And then they had a whole like felt bad that they couldn't find her earlier. But then she came back and then like people started digging into her past and found out like, this is not the first time she kind of like jumped off an account in a way, kind of like this, something like that. It was a complicated story, but basically it was an interesting, the only thing that I found interesting from it was the fact. Sorry. I'm gonna shoot you. We're gonna have a real death tonight. But yeah, I found it interesting how like that pretense of like people missing out on like a VTuber or somebody and regretting it because they didn't see them before they're dead. Same thing with like graduations. You see that with graduations too, like how people regret not seeing somebody before they graduate. Yeah, it's interesting when you think about it, how like that feeling. But I can see like why people I guess could fake it. At the same time, that's like at the same time, I feel like if you fake a death or graduation and like come back, it makes it really hard to kind of earn the trust of the viewer in a way, especially the death. I feel like the death more than graduation. What I miss? How you doing? I'm still alive. I told a story about how I ate maybe undercooked pork. It was good though. The pork it tasted good. It felt cooked. Like I still don't know if it's fully cooked or not. But in the end, I had a vegetarian diet today. So like it's on the stove and I had to put it away. Let me see, what did you put in Discord? Speaking of which, let me show you the carrot. I put this on Twitter and I thought it'd be funnier to talk about it rather than actually. Shh, shut up, sorry. Shut up. Let me go delete your message really quick. Let me, there you go. Shut up. All right, let me show you this carrot that I had in my carrot stash. So when I was cooking, right, I posted it on Twitter. So if you guys have Twitter, you may have seen it. This is not gonna be obscene, right? This is not considered obscene, right? Do you see this carrot? what the heck happened with this carrot? And I put on Twitter, I said, do I need to put pants on this carrot? Right? And then
always silly. Also, microplastic goes burr.
Yeah, I love microplastic. Here's what I decided to do. I'm a very mature person, so I decided to cut the carrot. Snippy, snippy.
Why would you do that?
The thing was, like, that part I'm probably not gonna eat. Because it's one, too small to peel the skin off of, and two, it's kind of gross. I can't believe Alec gets banned for nudity. Pretty much. But I cut the carrot, I cut the legs off, then I tossed off the hip. Because I don't like the hip in my carrots. It kind of reminds me. Yes, that is what I'm doing. But it reminds me, have you guys seen the Cheeto that's that one Cheeto that is in the shape of a Charizard that sold for $50,000? I was thinking about this when I saw that carrot.
Do not deserve this.
Yeah. When I saw that carrot, guys, I was thinking, like, could I put this on eBay and sell it for a good amount of money? Oh, I take it back. It sold for a lot more. The Cheetos sold for $87,000, right? It was the Cheeto in the shape of a Charizard. Do you think if I put the carrot on?
You could have sold the carrot for $100.
Well, it's too late. I already sniffed for the joke. I think that's the thing though, because like shipping a carrot's gonna be really difficult because a Cheeto you can ship. It's so full of preservatives that it's not gonna spoil in any way. But that carrot is gonna get soggy. It's gonna fall apart in the mail, you know? Unless I like send it in a freezer, but is it worth that much money?
Snip the $1,000 Pokemon card.
How about this? If I get a $1,000 Pokemon card sent to me, I'll snip it on stream. Wink. Not my Poncho Pikachu though. Anything but my Poncho Pikachu. Limp Carrot? Yeah. It's okay though. He didn't have to live long, right? And it's a shame. But yeah, that's how my day went. I did some cooking, I did some work. I did some commissions, right? It was a very interesting day.
Cringy. Of course they don't deserve it. You want to eat carrots salted and boiled, sentient ones for some reason.
Like Pikmin?
A limp carrot than a fuzzy carrot.
That carrot was also really fuzzy. Like, I don't know if you guys see it, but for some reason the carrot was really hairy. Like, the bag of carrots I had that this came from had really hairy carrots. Like, I didn't know carrots can get that hairy.
What about fluffy carrots?
It depends. Are they sentient?
At least it's not the forbidden fuzz.
Yeah, I love eating moss. Or moth? No, moss? No, mold. Which one is it? Mold? It's probably mold, right? Yeah. When I was grocery shopping today too. Look, I'm not an English major. English is not my first language, guys. You could have lived longer. When I went grocery shopping today, actually, I bought a whole bunch of vegetables and meats, and it came out to be $40. And like the person behind me was like shocked, like, "Wow, all that for $40." But it was like a bunch of vegetables and meat. What the flip? Right? But that vegetables and meat will survive or will last me one whole month. Like, the thing is, I have a whole bunch of seasoning still, so I don't necessarily have to buy the seasoning. So, like, that's the thing. Like, you have to reload your ingredients, but seasonings take longer to reload. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? Do you know how you have to reload your spice cabinet every now and then? But your meat drawer, and your vegetable drawer, and your fruit drawer, and your grain drawer, right? All these drawers that hold your ingredients, you have to reload it like every other week. Right? Or in my case, a month. I still got the spicy sauce too. Like the spicy, no. You know, do you guys remember that spicy sauce from that one stream I did? The one where I ate the noodles? I added some of it to my curry.
In a half apartment, one room per food type.
Pretty much. Keep reload the spice cannon.
Some mold just adds to the flavoring, so.
Just like these ramen packets I keep. I have so many ramen packets because I don't ever use the ramen packets. I'm thinking about like putting the ramen packets in like a salt shaker and just like using it to salt my food. That's some big brain strats, right? Because it's literally just a bouillon cube, but less flavorful, right? It has just as much salt as a bouillon cube, right? It's just more oriental flavor. So I could use it like an oriental stir fry. It's sort of like Chinese salt. Have you guys ever had Chinese salt? I mean, like Chinese salt is more like a pepper than it is a salt.
Your doodles remind me of a broken character with all those lines for eyes.
Yeah, well, that's what's it called. That's what I do to shape the eyes so I can figure out where it is. But I can see what you're saying. It's like when you have like the eyes like this. Mindbreak.png. There we go. Big brain lat place. Yeah.
I think the most luxurious salt I've had is Italian.
I heard about
salt,
that.
It's just
I heard
same as English salt, so
I heard about like
I can't believe Alin drew the forbidden tag on stream.
I heard about like truffle salt being really tasty, right? And I really want to give that a try. Speaking of forbidden art, I wanted to do. I had this idea. Let me show you guys this really quick. So I'm still in the works of thumbnails, right? But remember how I did Myriad Death? Since I'm going to be playing it again. Remember the Myriad Death thumbnail? I had this one, the Poggerine with Calliope Mori.
Salt.
Is it? I think truffle salt tastes better, I heard. I'll have to see. But I decided to play Myriad Death again. Because I was playing a bit on it on my own. It's pretty fun. So I kind of want to beat the game on stream so you guys could see D Mori Calliope, right? Yeah, I'm a little poggers. So I decided for this week's stream, I decided to do the same pog, the save on time, but I was going to do like the Mori Calliope outfit. So if I turn this off, it's just a doodle right now, but I was going to do Mori Calliope. When it's so cute, you pog even harder. What's your favorite anime manga that came from Webtoon? I don't know any Webtoons. I'm sorry. I know like I was working for a Webtoon, right? But I didn't actually care for Webtoons. And I know I posted my story on Webtoon. But I really didn't care for Webtoons. Just say Jupitermen, but Jupitermen doesn't have a anime or a manga or cartoon yet.
I don't know any Webtoons said a guy that done Offtask plus work.
Look, I could do work for a platform, but not care for the stories on the platform, right? You know? It's like somebody that works as a color book colorist, but they enjoy anime and manga more, you know? So I don't know any Webtoons, sadly. I know, well, I do know Webtoons, but I never read them. I know like the big ones, Lore Olympus and Jungle Book? Jungle Juice? Is it called Jungle Juice? Solo Player? What else is there? My Big Boyfriend and I? That doesn't matter, you need to gain favor? In this economy, I think I already gained favor because I'm already Action Kitty's private friend. We know each other in real life. I don't need any more favor. In this economy, talking about Webtoons, you have a big boyfriend? No. I don't have a big boyfriend. I'm talking about the story of My Big Boyfriend and I, or something like that. And then there's like that one mermaid, the Garbage Mermaid, which is pretty cute. I kind of like the Garbage Mermaid one, but I don't really read it like regularly and like, oh, it's updated. School Bus Graveyard, if you're interested in a post-apocalypse.
What's wrong with little boyfriends?
No, the story is about like this girl with her big boyfriend, and it's like her big boyfriend is a bit of an oaf, right? But she's a bit of a gremlin. It's kind of cute. It kind of reminds me of
cut Action Kitty from the picture. Offtask will go back full circle.
Sorta, but you also have to cut like Fifi and then Fufu and everybody else that's commissioning me right now, like Akito and everybody else that has a drawing and that waits right now. Oxo. So then I will go back to Offtask, you know? Or either that, or maybe like I could always do like one panel per day. Gremlin Girlfriend, yeah. It kind of like, have you guys read my my Big Senpai and Me or something like that? No, My Annoying Big Senpai. Let me see. My Annoying Senpai, right? My senpai is annoying. The one with like the two characters, this one. I love this one. This one's like really, really cute. Like the big guy who's really happy and all that, and the girl that's like a little...
I remember when one drawing today was a big challenge. Now it's just everyday's life.
Yeah, it is just everyday life. But this was a good anime, or a good manga. I followed it all the way to the end. Very, very cute. I like this cast of characters too. This small cast. I know they introduced like a couple more characters, right? It's really cute. Yeah, I like the way this art look, honestly. And the thing is too, I remember reading it before the art change. They had a different art style when it first started out, right? But they made her much more kawaii. Kawaii. But yeah, I thought it was a really fun one. But that's what my big boyfriend and I kind of reminds me of. Except in this one they're office workers, and the other one they're just casual like boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't like manga for big protagonists. I think it's interesting. There was another one, like wasn't like what's it called? Interspecies School or something like that. It's the one where like the one with the students that's a vampire girl and Doholin, school anime with vampire girl. Oh, I don't remember what it's called. There was like a vampire girl, then there's a Doholin girl. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It was a really fun one. Anime about teacher and vampire girl. Here we go.
You're not being specific.
Not Sarah of the End. It's what is this? Here we go. Interview with Monster Girls. Right? Let me go find it. Like this one had a big male protagonist league, right? If you guys haven't seen this one, whether it's manga or anime, I highly recommend it. So it's focused on this character. He likes to do like research on monster girls. So like the one in the middle is a vampire, the one on the left is a Yuki Onna, and the one on the right is a Doholin girl, right? And this girl is this is the teacher, but she's a succubus. And you can see like she's dressed up in a tracksuit with glasses. But the reason she does that is because her succubus aura is so powerful. She has to look very plain and like ordinary, or else she's gonna like she's gonna end up like seducing every man she comes across. And the thing was too, like, she's trying to seduce him, right? Because she has a crush on him. So she's like trying to like show off, like unzip her jacket in front of her, right?
Sees the means of production and eats.
Yeah! Doholin? Isn't that how you pronounce it? Doholin? Yeah, the headless horseman. You could tell because she has no head. But it's a very cute one because like he's a big guy, but he's like he's just learning about these monster girls. He doesn't care about anything else except about learning about monster girls. And she's just trying to get him, right? Have you guys seen this? You guys have not seen this? Like this? The one where like she
MC strikes once again.
Yeah! Right? Let me see? Right? Like here's the main character, right? And then like here's this girl. I'm trying to get like a good shot, right? See, like the succubus teacher tries to seduce the man. I couldn't get a good shot of this because it's a GIF, right? But she unzips her jacket and pulls down her hair, and the main character's like resisting with all his might to get seduced. But that's what makes her like him, because she likes him because he's not easily affected by her seduction, but he actually is, but he's just hiding it. It's a very cute story, guys. Watch it.
When you can instead have a
exactly. He just wants to learn about monster girls. He's just a teacher. He doesn't care about love and romance. But watch it. I highly recommend it. Interview with Monster Girls, right? Very good anime. Or I don't know about the anime, but the manga is really good.
Contacted a place to get tested and my insurance
isn't
accepted.
Get mad at them. Get angry. Yell at them. You invited another friend here? Welcome, other friend. Yeah, get angry. Is there any mangas that you guys have that are like that? Like the thing was too, like for the longest time, that anime, the Interview with Monster Girls, and the other one, they were just a manga. And I've been waiting for the longest time for them to get an anime, and finally they did.
Get Casterus in 24 minutes.
Who's Casterus? Let me look it up. ZZZ or?
Not accepted. Sad.
No, yeah, that's always rough. Insurance is such a pain in the butt. Okay, let me see. Star Rail, what does Casterus looks like? I think the orc is coming back. I can feel it killing me. Oh, it's her! I've been seeing her all over Twitter and everyone talking about her. Interesting. Like about eating or something like that. It's always involved eating. I was judged at school last year for reading the first and second Death Note. I don't know why. I doubt that's gonna be the case anymore. People love anime and manga, you know? We love anime and manga. That's right, you guys love anime and manga too. Let me go pull up the reference for this character so I know how to draw her really quick. Man, I haven't touched ZZZ and Star Rail in so long. Like, I am super behind.
Was a deadly mistake.
It was, but you know what? There's still good manga and anime out there, you know? I still have a bunch that I enjoy.
Because in Eagle Land it costs money to get
yeah.
tested for
Does it?
reason.
Oh man. You know, I always wonder because like I never got tested for like any like I wouldn't say, what's the term for it? Like mental health, mental problems, I guess. I don't want to call it mental problems because I don't want to like be mean or anything about it. But like, for lack of a better term, I never tested for anything like that before, but I'm always curious if I have like ADHD or autism.
I diagnosed you with a dum-dum.
I probably have that at the very least. But then I keep bringing it up with my friend, like...
Sonic's 900, I got autism,
Aww.
I got denied pip.
I keep bringing it up with my friend, like how, like, could I have ADHD? Is it possible that I have ADHD? And they keep telling me no. But I keep watching that one video, the one that's by Jaden Animation, where she talks about like her having was it ADHD? I think she said ADHD. And I was thinking like, does that sound like me? I can't tell. Does that sound like me? Is that me? I don't know. I can't tell. Like I act like one way on stream, but it's not the same way I act off stream. Like I'm not jumping between things, but then sometimes I am. So that's why I'm like curious. Do I have some sort of order that I do not know of? You may have ADHD, only professionals can tell. That's the thing though, because like, I keep thinking that do I, but then at the same time people say no, I don't because I keep getting things done. But then like, I think like, maybe I do? And then my friend says, stop trying to test yourself, self-diagnose yourself for ADHD. What's PIP? What is PIP? Is that an insurance type? Yeah. I just thought it was funny. They're quirks? Yeah, let's call it quirks. Quirk sounds nicer than calling them disorders. So I was wondering if I had any quirk, like a My Hero Academia quirk. I never tested positive for quirks. Maybe this makes her look too stressed. We gotta make her look like Goofy.
Sonic's 900, it's a policy in the UK where you get paid by the government if you have something like autism, ADHD,
interesting, I didn't know that.
I see.
So it's like I wouldn't say it's a benefit, but it's like aid for those who need it. I see. Interesting. I think my stomach started kicking. Do I need to eat some Tums? If I ate raw meat, chat. Okay, maybe not raw meat. If I ate undercooked meat, would eating a Tum help? Question, do we have any doctors in chat?
At Cringy Birdie Boy, I did not know this until recently.
I think America has something like that too. Like if you have, you get disability benefits if you are like disabled in any manner. I'm not too sure what the full thing is because I never applied for anything like that, but I think it was something like that. Oh gosh. Should I drink tea? Do you think like drinking tea would help negate it?
If it gets in the way of you getting money, like if you need to pay rent but can't because workplaces keep refusing you because of something you have.
That makes sense. EP. Alright, go get some sleep, Puppet. Thank you for jumping in for a bit. We're just gonna be working out commissions tonight. I'm actually getting to work now, you know? Now that I have talked about everything I want to talk about, it's time to get back to work on these commissions. There you go. You know, I've been thinking though, I wish there were like more of me. I kind of wish like
I'm on the grind.
Yeah, pretty much back on the grind. I got a lot of things I should be doing. Like, did you like next week is essentially the time that I'm supposed to be debuting. Not this week, or not the 13th, but next Sunday, which is the 20th. It's gonna be the 3D debut, and I still don't have any of the advertisement stuff ready. And that's because
You always have something to do.
I do. Because I'm doing the hardest commission I had to do, which is making an animation. I thought like, oh, I should try an animation. So I made an animation for somebody and it's taking a lot longer than I thought. Right? It's taking too long. Bye, Puppet. Thank you for jumping in. I should have charged more.
I've tried animation before and it's hard.
It's definitely hard. That's the thing. Animation takes a while. And the thing is too, like, I'm doing a very simple animation, which is an idle animation. Let me see if I could. Let me see. Let me check the.
I decided
Give me a
to
second.
get formally tested because an autistic person I notoriously thought I was autistic, and my therapist separately had brought the possibility that I am. So I decided to try.
Yeah,
and
that's
get
hard to test it out.
to get an answer to
Am I
it
allowed
by
to share
morning.
this? Let's see. May I publicly stream my work on you? May I share my work? Okay. So yes. So I can't share this while it's in the work. So here's what it looks like, right? I had to check to make sure. So I'm working with Fufu to make an animation, basically,
Search
right?
informer according to the government probably.
So it was a drawing that I've done for them, right? For one of the commissions, and essentially,
Animation is hard. I did
yeah.
animation on stick figures and it took a lot of
So the thing was like,
a
it's
cringy birdie boy that is sad.
easier to plan out the animation before you
What
actually
is the
animate it.
points goal? What have you done?
Wait, what's the point goal? What do you mean points goal? But go ahead and tell me that. But yeah, basically I worked on this animation after I finished the drawing. And normally when I plan out animation, I do it before I make the drawing. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll explain it afterwards. But yeah, here's what it looks like. I'm still like gotta do cleanup, but it's like a simple like idle animation basically, just like standing still. I still got a lot of cleanup to do on it before I start coloring. But yeah, this one's taking a lot longer than I thought. It's like a little idle animation, but it's cute.
Tests.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I had to make it in 2 weeks. In between all the other animation.
There's a frame pacing problem, no.
No, there is. The thing is like, I could make it faster, but I don't have it faster right now. It's just, what's it called? It's a little slow. I think I'm gonna make it like this. Let me see. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Like I tested it out earlier.
Alin, you're making yourself look sus over the test goals.
No, don't worry about it. Okay, something like this. I think I was like testing out different frame like rates. It's a little fast though, that's what I'm worried about. But I'll see. Once I have the outline finished, I'm gonna test out
I'm
timing.
eating fucking success.
Put some like spices in it, like cinnamon or sugar. I like to put brown sugar in mine.
Very bubbly, too mechanical.
Well, it's not done yet, that's the thing. But yeah, I'm trying to go back and clean it up as much as I can. I'm gonna try to add like some face emotion to it too, for the, what's it called? For it to feel like. But
emitting salt and vinegar crisps.
give me a second. Just try to revert it back that way I could time.
Because I
Okay, there we go. Maybe, wait, don't, I just hit don't stay because I didn't really adjust it. But yeah, I'm just working on the animation. It's taking all my time.
Boy, thanks for the solidarity.
It's head bobbing and that's unnatural.
Advice right now is the head bobbing that's unnatural.
Then I'll see. The thing was, I wanted to have it like a bit of head bob, but we'll see. Maybe I'll revert it back to what it was. But yeah, that's what I've been working on for a Fufu.
Alin Laphel.
Hey Pixel, how you doing? I'm gonna die of pork poisoning. I ate undercooked pork. How are you doing, Pixel? Funny story, Teehee. What? I don't know if it's undercooked though. I cooked it for like an hour. It shouldn't be undercooked, right? That's not how it works, right? How are you doing, Pixel though? You enjoying? Oh wait, Pixel, that reminds me. I saw that one tweet. Do you want that VGen code yet? I still have it in the waits for you. That VGen code, Teehee.
Stop.
I'll just send it to you really quick. It's time. It's time, Pixel. I saw that it's your awakening time. You're thinking like, should I do it? And you know what? I have this VGen code with your name on it, right? It has your name on it. Capital letters too.
Is oatmeal just porridge but less?
Is it? I never had porridge.
It's me every day. Didn't you already gave the code? I feel like a deja vu from
No, I said I would save the code for Pixel, right? So Pixel has this code waiting for them. There we go.
At Sordy97, I think I have gotten the code like.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Here you go, Pix. Oh, I'm sending you this code via DM.
Crazy.
Alright, where are you, Pixel? Oh gosh. I have talked to so many people. There's too many people. Oh, I actually have to use Sarge Fine. Let's see. Pixel. There you are.
10 without 11. I'm pretty sure I had oatmeal.
There you go, Pixel. Check your DMs.
Sanix 900, yes. How can you make bad porridge?
How do you even make porridge? Is porridge the same thing as like oatmeal? Is porridge supposed to be sweet? I never really had porridge. Because I never like when it comes to like dishes like that, I don't know how to cook it.
I want bacon.
You should make bacon. Is it?
You're gonna make bacon 2,300.
2,300?
Welsh. You love sheep.
I want to say I'm kind of hungry because technically I didn't eat any of the pork from my curry, but it should be cooked by now, right?
I am not Welsh. I am a proud Yorkshire lass.
Do you think that pork is cooked by now? That pork? Maybe it's cooked by now.
Birdie boy, oh really?
I'm kind of hungry. I didn't get much protein from my meal thanks to.
Cooked in your belly. Now give it an hour or two. Every day I wake up, see that code.
Can you like print it out and then like hang it up on your wall? like a message from mom. Like it's like how like you come home with a drawing from mom and mom's like, I'll put this on the fridge. I think that pork should be cooked
banana and the banana was colder than the oats.
Oh, speaking of like bananas, which has nothing to do with bananas, right? Thank you, Pixel. I appreciate it. I
will stick a picture of you next to it.
I learned about a really good combination that I never really tried until recently. Have you guys ever had peanut butter and honey?
The place the whole world blames for colonialism, even though there are a ton of other nations to blame. And now it's just lukewarm.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Yeah, have you guys ever had peanut butter and honey? Like, I learned about this, like, recently. Like, because I don't like peanut butter jelly. I think I mentioned it before. And I thought, like, wouldn't the flavor of honey and peanut butter complement each other?
Like actually mixing honey and peanut butter?
No, like you know how like you make a peanut butter sandwich? Yeah. Except I did it with crackers. I did like a peanut butter and honey cracker sandwich. It was really good.
So thank me later. I just what's happening at this rate. Some people in chat have slap fighting other nations.
Honestly, I feel like I don't need to talk anymore. You guys can fill in the dead air for me. You guys do it. Say something funny.
Cringy birdie boy, I don't like America though.
Me too. Says the American.
900, I don't even know either limo.
Let me go make the cheeks smaller.
Something funny.
Thank you, chat. Let me tell you a joke. My life.
This is just friendly fighting.
Thank you guys. This is the part where you guys go like shout on the intercom. Boo! This guy stings! You know?
Me and Cringy are good friends and she is just fighting back. At Searcher for me, what's the difference? Like I am asking to know about the difference.
The difference between what?
Alin, I hope you get sheared wrong.
Alright, watch this. Let me go pull up the carrot again. The forbidden shearing.
900 porridge is not oatmeal.
Say goodbye to your carrot.
Stop.
Snip, snip, snip.
What?
Oh, were you here, Pixel? I posted on my I posted on my Twitter how when I was cooking curry today, there was this carrot. There was this carrot that probably needed pants. So to make sure I cooked this carrot right,
I can't believe you would do that.
I made sure to cut off the extra part. Yeah. And then my chat said I could have sold that carrot for like $100. Somebody would have bought that carrot for $100, but here I am using it as a joke. A hee hee ha ha funny joke. But was it worth it? Kind of. I don't know. But yeah. If you ever need to snip snip, let me know. I got ya. Should I? Is there a way to preserve? Like, okay, all right, chat. Let's pretend, right? Let's pretend I'm a scalper. Is there a way for me to like save that carrot and then like ship it to somebody across the world if that comes down to it?
Dehydrate the carrot.
Wouldn't that like cause it to shrivel up?
Keep the thing long.
No, I already ate it. I cut that thing up and put it in my curry. It was once a person after all. Do you think that's what happens when you use humans as fertilizer?
I ate the forbidden carrot.
I did eat the forbidden carrot. That carrot became curry with the raw beef or the raw pork.
At Blue Pixels 44 actually there is nothing wrong with discombobulated carrots.
You know what would be fun if we had a cookie stream?
Carrot eating whole.
Yeah.
Shrivel up.
We should have like a cooking stream one day. I wish to share my cooking recipes with you, and then you guys could like watch me as I blunder my cooking, and then realize that I ate raw pork. You know, raw pork indeed.
A cringy buddy boy, you're so right. What do I know? You better do it by the end of 2025.
I'll have to figure it out though, because the problem is like I can't.
After
like
consulting Google, college and oatmeal,
I have no way to record my stove
I eat bread with greens
without getting into the way.
It's lovely, and my mum always says to eat your greens. Also, wait, how much raw pork?
It wasn't raw pork. I cooked it for like 10 minutes on pan fry or pan seared the pork. Then I boiled it for like 60 minutes. But apparently I read online that you're supposed to boil it for 90 minutes, right? And it turns out like I don't know, it felt cooked. It just felt tender. It was like super duper tender, right? It was so soft and like melts in your mouth. But I was thinking like when I took a bite out of it, I saw that it was like a little pink. That's what I was thinking too. Like, could it be wrong? Because like part of it was Google AI, but I don't know. I like to think that I'm dying.
If I would follow online cooking guides, all my damn food will be chocolate.
That's true. That is 100% true. Because sometimes they don't account for like the strength of your stove and stuff. But I just did what I normally did. Pan fry or pan sear it, then boil.
You know. You only have 7.6.
Oh no, guys, this is it. Oh, I'm starting to feel dizzy. This might actually be it. This is it for your old pal Alin. You heard of graduating from streaming? I'm graduating from life. Be sure to put me in a cast.
You're already dead.
Oh, you're right. Let me see.
How many lives does sheep have?
How long does it take for food poisoning
7.6
to kill you
before death? SoundCloud 59 man cloud.
Let's see.
59 man cloud 59 man cloud 59 man.
I'm gonna burp.
1.
Let's see. Foodborne is caused by bacteria and virus. Food poisoning is often like the food flu. You know, actually, or not food flu, stomach flu. I actually got the stomach flu once.
I had food poisoning once. Happened after a hurricane, so that sucked even more. That carrot is crawling back up.
You know what, Pixel? You're right. It's like this right now, right? Here I am. Here, this is me, right? This is me being happy as can be, like a little bumblebee, right? Right? And this carrot right now,
is gonna escape the prison.
This carrot right now is doing this. Right? This is the carrot right now.
I've had food poisoning multiple times, Alin. It sucks, but if you're relatively young and healthy, it's definitely
Hello!
survivable. Don't
You're
do it,
right.
baby. If it gets too bad, go to the ER. OMFGLOL.
That's literally the carrot right now.
A few times and it was by college food.
Well, that's the thing though. I think I have really. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to show that. Sorry for the carrot flash. I think I have a very strong metabolism. Is this
Hey yo, why did I flash?
Is this the start of my carrot arc? All right, guys, we're taking back the 3D debut and replacing it with the carrot debut.
Alin, put your gosh darn carrot away.
Sorry. Whoops, I flashed it again.
That is why you just eat normal stuff, obviously.
What if they put pants on it? I feel kind of bad that like I accidentally flashed you with the carrot.
We got to do a Carrot X Cockroach Tuber collab.
There you guys go.
Alien carrot for? No, I disagree.
There you go. There you go. We're putting pants on that carrot. Let's make it like camel jeans. Actually, I like the idea of camel jeans, you know? It's a carrot in the wild. We gotta make sure it's like, we gotta make sure this carrot is ready.
Also, you're looking at it from behind. That's the tail. This
there you go.
Find ways to make me procrastinate at this.
Exactly, I'm just procrastinating at this point. There you go, some camel jeans for the carrot, right? Maybe we should just do it like this. That way the colors. Yeah!
Cringy birdie boy, it's already in the title. Just hidden in every stream titles.
Whoops, wrong one!
The Cantillon gets a furry carrot.
I'm sorry for snipping your guys' carrot, right? Oh man. Why are ingredients something?
Boy, that is how every stream is here. It is fun.
Is it fun? Are you guys having fun with my carrot shenanigans? The carrot arc? I'll find a way to stretch this carrot arc for like 3 to 5 streams. Can I get an update to my VTuber model? That way, instead of having legs, guys, can I get like a carrot?
My carrot is not very snippable.
Can you imagine? Oh, that should have been my April Fool's joke. Where my legs are these carrots. And then I pull it up and say, whoops, I forgot to wear pants, guys. Do you think I get banned for that? Okay, guys, if I get banned for this carrot, we're gonna draw a fuss on Twitter, okay? We're gonna we'll be like, girl streamers get to do hot tub streams, and I can't show my carrot. 5. Watch this, Sorty. I'm shooting you a good luck beam.
Sadly, stick jokes are not humorous to me. The carrot revolution.
I guess you could say that it didn't stick with you.
You can't die until you make it big. At minimum, you have to collab with every tuber on Twitch, starting with a Wild West.
Alright, let me go reach out. I might be on my last few minutes before I die. Are you also pulling for Casterus, Pixel? I haven't played ZZZ and HSR in so long. I kind of want to play it, but at the same time, I'm free, guys. I'm finally free from the gacha curse. I don't have to play any weeklies. I don't have to do any dailies, right? I'm finally free. This is it. I don't have to come back to any gacha games, except for Pokemon TCG. Anybody here still playing Pokemon TCG? Did anyone get lucky with their cards? I got a shiny Beedrill.
Wait, did you stop gackering?
Yeah, I did. I stopped playing ZZZ and HSR.
I like Beniska's silly awesome.
But that's the thing though, okay.
I'm proud and jealous.
That's the thing, I want to make merch of HSR and ZZZ, but my policy tells me not to make merch unless I'm playing the game. So that means I have to get back to gacha hell, just so I can make these funny keychains. Did you get it?
Touched it again. 20 pulls for a 5 character.
Honestly, I'm still on my, what's it called? On my ZZZ account, I'm on pity. So I'm waiting till Victoria, what's her name? That one very cute girl that likes us. Congrats!
It's not any of the popular ones, and I'm probably not playing after May.
Oh, what game are you playing?
Got Casterish.
Congrats. As soon as Victoria, or what's her name? What was her name again? Do you guys remember that purple hair girl in ZZZ, the one that's Dere or Kudere? Once she comes out, I'm gonna use my pity on her. Until then, I'm holding on to pity. I'm holding on to my money. There we go.
That's Alina.
No, it's not Alina. It's the purple hair girl, the one that like everyone's talking about right now, and she's like the biggest fan of Pantheon. You guys know who I'm talking about? Her Her. Let me see what's her name. I'll draw her really quick so you guys know. That's me. Vivian. Oh, she's so cute. You're not ZZZer? Here, let me go draw her.
The game I'm playing is about to subvert the advertised hook that it launched with, is why.
There you go. Let me draw her. She's very cute. She has like an umbrella and everything, and her side.
So when they sleep. Says something people do not know, then proceeds to shout it to try prove.
There you go. Look at her. She has like a bonkwas, and then it's like that, right? It's that kind of outfit. It's the one where you get to see like the side fan service. It's her. I'm like drawing her really quickly. She has like drills and she looks like a Ojo-sama. She's like, oh,
You also got her light cone. Spent all my 80 points.
See, I gave you all my luck, Sorty. That's what happened. Oh, speaking of luck. Okay, I don't know how many people were here for the sheep cookie stream, right?
Alin, do you see the light yet?
I feel it.
Alin, I know like 2 characters from Z, Seth and Laptop Lady.
Oh, no, teehee, that's not me that did that, teehee. But yeah, for those who weren't there on the sheep cookie shop thing, I was talking about like having a shop for sheep cookies, and I was gonna do it this week, but I thought I would slow it down for next week. So towards April 27th. So I still have to figure out pricing because I want to make it so that you could buy things like doodles and then like other small things there. Yeah, we're gonna start a new Bitcoin, the Alin coin, guys. There you go. Look, it's Vivian, and look, it's the Daiseikos part. That's
Vivian.
That's the part that I see everywhere on Twitter. It's that part.
What?
I forgot what is the term for it. It's the one where like people like circle all the favorite parts of the body part. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Be there April 27th. We're gonna open a sheep shop, guys. The sheep cookie shop, and you can finally buy doodles with your sheep cookies.
The gooners of Twitter?
Yeah, the dooners of Twitter, doomers. Okay, she's eating a planet. This is supposed to be like a planet tier list. Okay. I'm just drawing this really quickly so I can get this done. Bada-badum.
At Sanix 900.
Oh, Twitter, you guys are so silly. But I always come to Twitter for its art.
Idea number tier list.
Alright, guys. Top 10 numbers in the world. Number 1. Uno. This number is number 1 in Spanish. Number 9. Ichi. This number is number 1 in Japanese. Number 8. You know, I should really do like a tier list in that voice, a countdown.
Number 1 is number 2.
Number 1. Number 2. You would think that number 2 would be number 1, wouldn't be number 1, but the reality is sometimes being second is first place loser, and sometimes being first place loser is all you need.
I think Sank should go in number 1.
Sank? Is that how you say that word? Number 0. You think that number 0 should be number 1? Well, reality is 0 can't be divided into anything. Therefore, it's in a tier list of its own. Oh, we should do a stream where it's just like...
I don't know, I'm not French.
What if we take a stream? Okay, I got an idea for a stream.
I just
Here.
say it like Sink.
Get this, right? A stream concept. I do top 10 list of whatever you guys tell me, right? You're like top 10 ZZZ characters, top 10 Blue Archive characters, right? And I'll just throw together whatever and I'll make it to a video. Top 10 streamers on Twitch. Number 1. Give me a second, I got this. Or wait. Number 10. So it goes. This VTuber likes to play all sorts of mahjong games. You could say that it's puzzling on its own.
You my Joker card with Kiki from Blue Archive.
Joker card from Kiki? With Kiki? I don't know who Kiki is. Number 8. And then we can make it to like all separate videos. We're making the content here, guys. This is... You know what? I was thinking about it, right?
Look at Kiki Blue Archive smile.
Let me see. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking like, what is my...
10 since he's a goat and sheep are better than goats.
What is my shtick as a VTuber? What do people come here for? Do they come here for like good game skill, good commentary? But then I thought like, you know what? I think people come to me for my poop posting. Oh, Kiki's just Kisaki. I like that art of her. That's very cute. That's a very cute art. But yeah, I think people really just come to my stream for the poop posting. So I should do more poop posting streams. Streams that feel like I'm literally just poop posting, right? Hey guys, it's me. I gotta practice more voices. I want to practice more accents, like more exaggerated and silly accents. Like I feel like I should start like being a different type of VTuber. Like I feel like I want to do a stream where I debut a bunch of different VTubers, right? And they all have a different voice, but I don't know that many voice. Like I have the nerd one, like, oh, hey guys. Then I have like the roach one, like then like
what you wanted to be originally as a tuber.
Yeah, a garbage truck. I'm not a crook. I don't know how to Nixon. I only know it from Futurama. I don't know what this accent is. It's like...
awesome natural charisma plus natural
oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Enviable. Nerd Laphel my OC.
Hey, guys. I'm here to talk about a tier list where we're gonna rank the Blue Archive girls top 10. You guys ready? It'll be great. Number 10. It's Kiki. She's a very cute and possibly very funny character. She likes to dress up like this in disguise to fool other characters. Yeah, I just think she's pretty cute. Number 8. Wait, no, did I skip one?
Do is the stereotypical military sergeant voice on Hollywood films.
I don't know how to do that, but I do know like a fake accent. I just don't know what it is. Like, that sounds like Morty. It sounds like my friends say it's the guys from like Alien Incorporated, the two nerds.
Will take over tubing eventually through alone, guys. Just to be reminded.
All right, guys, here it is. I'm gonna take over with my voice accent that I don't know what this is. Let me see if I can remember how to do it. Oh my! He be talking about things that he does not know of. Who does he think he is, Blimey? I don't know what the accent is, but it just came to me in a dream. I was thinking, like, can I talk like that for a whole stream as a VTuber? Oi, mate! Wow, he doesn't know what he be talking about! We gotta show him what's up! And what's down! We gotta beat him to the ground! We're gonna strangle him! This Alin Laphel! Sounds like you! I don't know what that accent is. I feel like it's like the... Oh! It's just like, it just came to me. And I thought like, wouldn't it be funny if I did that as like a stream? I don't know what it is. Like, I want to say it's like, I'm thinking like Scottish Willy from Simpsons. It's like Irish Wexford.
It's trying to be Irish crossed with Scottish crossed.
So what you're saying is I'm making my own thing because I don't know anything.
An extremely stereotypical Scottish accent mixed with Australian and then thrown in with whatever your accent.
All right, that's a new accent. All right, and then I think it'll be great for a VTuber debut because it'll keep people guessing. They're gonna be like, "What is this accent? What is he saying?" Irish, Wexford, English, but I don't know anything about like voice acting. I kind of wish I do, but yeah.
Make a new language while speaking that language to
It's
FR.
like Simish. It's like Chris from Only Plays. If let's see, he's an English roadman. What's an English roadman? Is that like a police officer?
Language.
But yeah, the only thing I'm scared of is like I'm worried that I would offend somebody because I don't want to offend anybody. That's why like I probably should do research on it before I do it. But I just thought it would be a fun thing to do. What's a roadman then? Is it like a highwayman? They're coming out to stab you? Hey guys, give me your money. I'm trying to think of other voices I know how to do, but honestly, I don't know any other voices that's just not just B, but it's speaking in a different way. Hey guys, it's me, Alin Laphel. I'm here to talk to you about today's stream. We're gonna be working. You're gonna offend somebody no matter what. That's true.
No matter what you do.
But I want to avoid it as much as I can.
Just like young people around here in the UK who just love causing trouble. Oh.
Interesting. You guys have like some good history.
I am offended. Offend me even more.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna offend Sorty in the worst way possible. I'm Canadian. Oh. Question.
D.
Question. Do Canadians actually say ope? The only reason I think that is because of Narissa. She keeps saying, like, she says ope.
Alin, do an English accent FR.
I don't know what an English accent sounds like. Let me see. Let me go look on YouTube really quick. What does the English accent sound like? Let me try. I'm gonna try to do voice acting for you guys, okay?
Narissa says ope, but we don't.
Yeah, but then like... Why does she say ope?
Typical one if you have to.
Let me see. What does the English accent sound like? Hey, Mint's streaming right now. Let me see. How to get a London accent. Give me a second, guys.
How to sound like you're from London.
How to sound like you're from
Don't
London.
Say brother with a TH. Say it with a V. Brother.
Brava.
Brother. How's it
Brava.
sound? Number two,
Speak like Dr.
forget about
Kuma.
H.
Brava.
H doesn't exist in
Mint
London.
collab, let's
For
go.
example,
Bratva.
hat. Where's my hat?
What's my
It's become,
at?
Where's my at?
Where's my
Where's
at?
my at? And number
Have you
three,
seen my at?
glottal stops. They're your best friend if you want to sound
What's a
like you're
glottal
Londoner.
stop?
For example, better would become better. Or
Better.
butter.
I my.
Share,
Hey, my.
like, follow.
How you be doing,
Cheers,
man?
brother. How to sound
Better.
like you're
I
from
don't know
London.
anything. I
This
try.
is mad.
I don't know. I watched this video and I don't understand. But better. I need to get better at talking like an Englishman. English.
That cringy birdie boy, what?
I'm sorry. Do you think one day I could collab with Mint Fan Toomey? Do you think Mint Fan Toomey will notice me? Let me go draw a picture of her. Give me a second. Let me go put the music back on.
Random Monty Python clip.
Let me see. Let me go look at Monty Python. Monty Python. I fought in your general direction. Tis but a scratch.
DW Alin, it's very hard to offend the English. You can, however, piss us off.
Let me see.
Alin, were you about to say naked?
No. I wasn't gonna say that. I was just thinking about putting the music back on, and it just happens to come out that way.
With the strength of many men, Sir Knight.
You have the strength of many men, Sir Knight. You have the strength of many men. I'm Arthur, King of the Britons.
It is just that you paused a time.
Oh yeah, no worries. I didn't mean to.
Alin is thinking about that carrot again, I think.
I need to go to Camelot.
You have proved yourself worthy.
You have proved yourself worthy. Is talking like an Englishman just talking in English? English people? Wait a second, I just realized. Am I just talking
Grenade
English?
of Antioch.
Holy grenade! Wow, that music got really loud all of a sudden. Why?
Yes. 2.
2, 5. Wait, do we throw on 3 or do we throw at 3? Right? What do you mean? Do you say 3 and I throw, or do I throw after you say 3? You throw after I say 3. Okay. 1, 2. Wait a second. No, I want to change my mind. You throw at 3. I think that was a joke. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen Monty Python. Gotta go. Alright, take care, Golden Controller. Thank you for jumping in. Doody doop boop.
Boop, boop, boop.
We are the Knights who say
I
hi.
love that
Unrelated.
film.
Should I get back into Star Rail? I don't know, guys. I finally shook off the gacha games, but I do need to get back into gacha games. But the thing is, here's the thing. I will draw fan art of the gacha game I decide to come back to. Alright?
It's pronounced nay.
Nah. We demand shrubbery.
Or nee.
There you go. Shrubbery. I had to fix those ears.
I missed a couple events already, lol.
That's the thing too. I think once I start missing events, it makes me want to come back to games less and less, you know? Like, because then I miss like the exclusive character outfit, then I miss the characters like, I don't know, I miss the character kissing the main character, right? The canonical love interest. Like, I missed the cutscene where the main character finally proposed to Firefly, you know? That's why it makes it hard for me to, like, once I start falling off from a game, it makes it hard for me to want to play it again, because, like, I will never get to kiss Firefly because I missed her event. You guys know what I'm talking about? I'm not crazy, right?
You missed March 7th falling sick from being preg.
See, exactly! And that's what makes me not want to play. If I can't watch your March 7th vomit, what's the point in playing? In fact, I'm gonna draw March 7 vomiting. There you go. There you go, guys. Is this what you wanted? You wanted March 7 vomiting? There you go. What does March 7 look like? Oh man, she vomits so hard she became March 8th. There you go. There you go. Let's give her the hair. There you go. She's like Neptune. She has like the Neptunia hair.
Bro does not even remember what his waifu looked like.
No, she's not my waifu. She's cute.
She looks like a bigger pieman with normal clothes.
You're right.
I'm not
Ah,
acknowledging
there you
anything you said,
go.
lol.
Do you not like her vomiting? Look, there you go. There's chunks of last night's meal. Do you think it should be illegal that I could draw? I think it can. It should be. I think that's a thing.
Apollo 310 concerned.
I feel like the world is holding me back from being a better artist because they know how much I'm gonna meme.
Art was a mistake.
Yeah, art was a mistake. I don't think I should have been able to. I should have been able to draw.
Can I trade my graphic design skills with your drawing skills, pretty please?
It depends. Can I trade my art skills?
It should
For
be
$1 million.
if your mind wanders in those directions _1
Yeah.
_drawing.
Yeah, that's not my fault, guys. That's not my fault. That's your guys' fault. You know? If you guys didn't suggest these things, I wouldn't be drawing them in the first place. You know? So you guys are partially responsible for this. Exactly. Thank you, Megas. Okay.
Cheap viewers on stream boo. Come. Remove
Oh
the
no!
space. I
Somebody
think
destroyed him. I don't have any mods in chat.
Bot.
Oh, whoa, how do I
Responsible
ban this guy?
viewer.
How do I ban this man?
Hectare-sized field.
Okay.
Who is
There you
that
go.
man?
That person's been banned. Responsible? Never. Exactly, right? You guys are just like me.
Cheap viewer.
Me too.
We will smash them to bits and pieces. Art doesn't disturb
Yeah, I agree,
people.
Megas.
Artists
Draws you
must disturb
pregnant.
people. XD.
You know what's funny? Okay. Is it just me, or are AI artists getting more brazen? For some reason, like there's this one AI artist that keeps showing up on my Twitter feed, and apparently they're just like making people pregnant. Like they're just taking the AI, and I know I joke about it, but I never really made anyone pregnant, but they're literally making people pregnant in their AI drawing. Like they would like take a picture of a person's face and then like make them into like a pregnant person. It's kind of crazy how brazen the AI artists are right now. They're going crazy. That's why I'm gonna be doing AI art now. And the thing is too, is it just me? Or is there a lot more AI artists than usual?
An eyebrow head I make someone to spite that person.
Yeah, but there was more than just that guy. I saw like there was more people who were getting pregnant by AI, which is like a sentence I didn't think I would ever have to say when I think about it, right?
They're at the point where they know they're going to be persecuted, so they no longer have any hacks to give.
But that's not like, I think that's the thing. They're not helping their cause, if anything, right? I feel like most of the time, if you want to like have people like you for a good cause, you got to start creating things that can impress people. And so far, nothing AI has done is impressive because a lot of it is just stolen. If AI is able to make its own original art, right, where it's not taking art from other people, I think that'd be more impressive. And I think more and more people can start seeing it as a tool, right? But it has to be like a learning algorithm where it teaches itself in a way. Like maybe you could like use your art style and try to teach it. But it shouldn't be like stealing from other people's art styles. That's the way I see it. I see it as a tool and a potential tool that could help people. But right now it's just being abused like crazy, like stupidly crazy. People are just using a cheap way to advertise themselves. I've been seeing it too. It's disgusting, right? I've been seeing Ghibli art style on those cheap Twitter ads, right? Absolutely disgusting. Like, I get that they could do it, but to see it like that just makes me hate that whatever company is advertising themselves more and more, you know? I think that, yeah.
Low-hanging fruit underscore.
Yeah.
I'm just strongly against AI.
I mean, they can't really necessarily do it, but they're still doing it. Like the fact that I've been getting, like during the whole big Ghibli AI thing, for a while there I was getting a whole bunch of ads that were in the Ghibli art style, right? And I was like, I'm disgusted. Like they're really misabusing it and using it for their own purposes, rather than actually using it either as a tool to learn or using it in a way where it's, you know, productive, something creative, like a creative platform. It needs something, it needs soul, you know? And I hate it too that like people are insisting that like AI art has soul. No, it doesn't. I'm so angry. Do you think there's gonna be a day one day though I'll be canceled for my AI thoughts? Like saying all this, like there's gonna be one day where I get in trouble for not allowing AI to thrive. They'll be like, Alan, you should give AI a chance. I saw that. Disgusting. Someone also did that with someone's art style where they drew Chie eating a hamburger and then they like, I can't tell if they're just a troll.
So robotist. I doubt it. The situation is too murky and will continue to be for years.
We'll see. That's the thing though, something's gonna give because right now it's becoming big news. The fact everyone's like able to talk about like this AI, right? Both being used and not being used, and people like what's it called, starting to bring to the limelight. I don't think regular artists are gonna ever get replaced. As much as people like to joke about it and people say like you better get a job, or what's it called, you better adapt or die. I don't know why that became like the AI artist's catchphrase, adapt or die. It was weird. I swear, it feels like everybody that was like promoting AI was AI themselves, because there was like a lot of people repeating that. But yeah, I'm just like, I really doubt it.
Designer, so I'm hoping that I doesn't.
You have to. The thing is, cringy boy, if you're gonna like, as aspiring graphic designer, as someone who works like did graphic design for a bit, you have your own flair, something that you bring that's unique, right? Like if you look at the graphic design that I do, which is like more unilateral and more like simple, like the way the text lines up and stuff, that's like my style of graphic design, right? But you have probably a different graphic design from me, as much as it is different from my friend, right? That's what makes people unique, and that's why people like to pick people over other people, because everyone has a unique style that fits them or not.
I would rather pay Alin $70 for art than I broke $20 for art of my.
All right, Sorty, you know what? For $70, I will draw your character naked.
Comedy into mine.
Exactly, same. I like to add a little like funny thing in my drawing, right? Look, I'm gonna draw Among Us.
Apollo 310%.
I think the pork is kicking in, guys. I feel my life like fading from me, and that's why I'm feeling extra unsafe today.
Among Us.
Among Us. Among Us. You know what? I bought a plushie.
No take back seat.
I bought a plushie for my friend from like a store, a thrift store. I saw it there and I was like, wow, it's Among Us. And I showed it to them and they didn't want it because there's Among Us. But I knew they wouldn't want it. But now I have this Among Us plush and I don't know what to do with it.
In the Barney's Bolorama sign.
That's the thing though, you can sneak Among Us into anything really easily. Like, watch this, right? You see this eye? We can make this Among Us. How do you like that, chat? I snuck into Among Us. You can't even tell from afar that there's Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us. Once again, can AI do that?
That's why I can't find the Among Us on my Okk chart. Because you think everything is Among Us for you lot.
Exactly. Look, that is Among Us though. How you can't see it? Subtlety is what they say. It could be anywhere. Sometimes too, like I put a secret Among Us, but it's only on the Clip Studio file. So if like you turn off the layers, you can find the Among Us there. It's just like how like, have you seen those artists that show their process and they start off by drawing the character naked? I just start off by drawing Among Us. Underneath everything, there's a Among Us.
You didn't give me 6 free file Alin Laphel.
Not for you, but for other people.
With the eye, or in this case, the first Among Us.
Yeah, look. Oh, you're right. We could do that with the other one, right? She took a bite. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Watch this.
Killer Among US. Number 2 Alien. Bites the dust. Killer Among US is already in your writer. The bomb will explode now.
There you guys go. A secret Among Us in the bin earth. I'm telling you, we can sneak Among Us everywhere. Watch this. Let's put it in the eyes too. We're gonna put it everywhere. There's gonna be Among Us everywhere.
Alright, that's in FXD.
Maybe we could keep it simple like that. There we go. Subtlety, subtlety. That way no one would notice. Among Us. Among Us. Among Us. And then we could do like the anime where it's like the bottom part's kind of missing. There you go. Among Us. There you go. Then we could like make the ear into Among Us. Okay, now that's stretching it. There you go. You see, you can't even tell. You can't even tell. Sometimes you just gotta be quirky and funny.
Getting distracted by Roblox drama.
What's happening in the Roblox world? I still haven't played Roblox. There you go. Oh yeah! You know what's funny? Okay.
Hammer, everything looks like a nail. Underscore.
I completely forgot to explain that thing Sorty was asking. What is this test goals? Okay, so basically, the test goals were for me to test out if we could do a community goal and have it be a one-day thing, because I wanted to.
Sorry, Alin. Confidential.
No worries. I wanted to see if we could finish a community goal in one day. That way, when I do it on the Sheepy shop, the Sheepy cookie shop, you guys could choose to like try to see if you can fulfill the goals on that one day.
I can't let you know that information because this is a public stream.
Ah, I get that. No worries. If it's not meant to be said, then it's not meant to be said. But I'm gonna assume my own drama. So in the world of Roblox, people are irritated by the fact that people are playing Minecraft. So they decided that they're gonna try to figure out a plan to destroy the Minecraftians and the Terrarians, right? And the Starboundians. That's my lore now. There we go.
No, I am a Terrarian and Starboundian. Don't do this to me.
You know what? I do want to play Starbound again one day. Like Starbound as bad as it is, with mods, it's pretty fun, right? Terraria is already a solid game by itself, but oh boy is that. Like, I think the thing with Terraria that I don't like is that, like, the scaling on, like, difficulty gets high really fast. Yeah, and I think the mods really fix it. Like, the thing is, too, like, in the base game of Starbound, it's essentially just jumping from planet to planet, you know? You are essentially jumping from planet to planet until you find the things that you need to. And it's usually just, like, doing the same thing where you're running across the surface, maybe you come across a town, and then, like, you come across, like, one of the planets that's a dungeon. And I think, you know, it's kind of nice, but it does get repetitive when you get to the later levels, right? But the mods really fix that because they make, like, planets really unique. They added a bunch of different types of planets, right? I personally enjoy it.
Is heavily modded to the point where even innocent civilians are trying to stab me up. I want a good authentic British experience.
I feel that though. Like, I think that's the only way to play Starbound. Starbound has, like, it's really, like, a bunch of mechanics though that don't make sense together. Like, doesn't Starbound have, like, a Pokemon mechanic where you catch, like, monsters and stuff, but it's not fully developed? Then it has, like, a base building mechanic, but, like, the Pokemon mechanic is not fully developed. Then it has a crafting system, which also, just like everything else, is not fully developed. They're all, like, the thing with base Starbound, it's a bunch of, like, concepts and ideas put together to make a game, but they're all so half done.
Even the story isn't fully developed.
Yeah, because the story is literally just find a bunch of rocks and then open the tablet and go to the end. That's why I think, like, if you're gonna play Starbound, modding it is the best way to approach it, because Starbound, it's a very half-complete game, which is funny because it's considered a fully released game. But I did enjoy it. And I enjoy, like, how you could get a spaceship kind of like home base, and you can also, like, set a home base planet, you know? I think it's interesting, like, the things that you can do. Let me see, I need some Raiden outfits. Let's see. Raiden! Put down the controller!
Bounty Hunter update was kinda cool.
What's the Bounty Hunter update? Are they still updating that game? Wait a second, let me check. When was the last update for that game? The last update... When was the last update for this game? The last update was 2024 November, but it was a hotfix. Oh, interesting. 2017, the real update?
What?
Yeah, apparently there was a hotfix, but it wasn't. It seems like you're just maintaining the game at that point. Doesn't look like it's anything more than like what's it called? Soft updates. Nothing really too serious. Sorry guys, I'm sorry for showing that again.
Starbound is a multiplayer game.
Starbound is indeed a multiplayer game. I don't think it works well as a multiplayer game though. I think it's like 4 players.
I think the Bounty Hunter update was the last major update, and
I feel like Terraria is the better one. If you guys are thinking about, like, having a community day for a multiplayer game, I think Starbound is the better one.
Unlimited, I think.
Really? You have unlimited players in Starbound? How does that work though? Because is everyone, like, generating their own planets then? They just keep going from planet to planet?
Please do a Terraria community day.
Maybe one day. I still gotta think about, like, how to set up a Terraria server.
At Search a Reformer, yes.
Because the thing is, like, the one thing I don't like about, like, setting up a server is how, like, some people, like, rush through the game. And I kind of want to go, like, as a community, but it's hard to control something like that. No, because you can't really do anything with the ships. Like, if there's some way we could make sure that we all stay on pace, that way we don't all, like, outpace ourselves. Because, like, if I keep that server open for just one night, people are gonna have beaten the game by the next day.
Then I love progressing Terraria quickly.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though, because, like, that's just part of the game because everyone's gonna play in a different way. But I'm just thinking about, like, how to make it fun for everybody to come together. You know? I think that's the thing. You have to come up with, like, exterior goals outside the server, or else it's just gonna be people rushing to the end. And we could do a speed run. That could be pretty fun. We could do a community speed run. Hey, maybe we could do that in Minecraft. You guys want to do, like, a community speed run? We could do a hardcore community endurance speed run. How does that sound? Also, my controller turned off. Give me a second. We could get like a server and then we could do it for one stream and we have to like speed run hardcore. We'll see how many people stay to the very end. And then we could do something like that for Terraria. I don't know if we want to do hardcore Terraria though. Terraria hardcore is much harder than Minecraft hardcore. Give me a sec, I gotta reattach my controller. My controller is detached. But that's the thing. I think the thing that makes like multiplayer games fun is when you're at the same pace.
I would die quickly if I join in on that.
But that'll be the funny part, right?
It's
like Squid Games.
Mod that'd hinder people's speed a fair amount.
Aren't Calamity bosses like when they kill somebody they heal? I never done Calamity before. But I thought they were like really hard where they die, where they on kills they heal. That way people don't abuse the nurse and then just heal whenever they need to. I thought that was the case.
I think that might be a sub-mod for it called Infernum. The bosses, however, are extremely hard.
Yeah, they are. They're literally bullet hells in a non-bullet hell game.
People dying sitting spectating.
That's true, but I think the fun of it is to see like the battle royale aspect, to see how many people are gonna survive to the very end. You know, it's not meant for like I mean, it's not meant for regular play. It's just like a one-day event kind of thing. But we'll see. It's something worth working out.
PvP people.
I take it back. We're not gonna do it. You guys, we're a team. We're not gonna kill each other. The sheepies. The sheepies and the rammies. We're friends.
I'd be the reason you died circular format.
Literally, the sheepy chose violence. They saw you and were like, I choose violence. Pulls out gun. And in Terraria, you literally can pull out gun. Wow. Oh, my poor baby. I had to like take my dog to the groomer because he had he's all matted. Is this a...
I will ram into you first.
Is this what they call manhunt? I remember seeing that kind of content. That's something other YouTubers do, right? In Minecraft, it's a manhunt. Do you guys want to try something like that? We could try a manhunt. How many people here are professional PvPers? We could do like a manhunt endurance, like where the stream ends when I die. I don't know how that would work though. Like, I've never done a manhunt before.
I'm a professional dyer.
Oh, perfect then. I mean, like the thing is, it's not like you guys would play normal mode, right? So you guys could die as much as you want. But how does it work for me?
That'd be a 5-minute.
I mean, that's exactly the case. Like, so do I get a head start? Can I get like a head start, like a 30-minute head start? And then you guys have to like, you jump in 30 minutes and then you make your stuff?
PvP, I just kill my friends on friend servers and then laugh at them.
Great minds think alike, right, Pixel? Because that's what I'm thinking, like, I might need a head start. That way I can start fighting you guys off. Back, you demons! But that's the thing though.
So you can compete against her.
Maybe, but at the same time, like, how does it work though? Because like, don't you spawn at spawn, right? How would you guys ever find me if I did a manhunt? Like, is there like a compass you guys get that shows me where I am at all times? Let me see. Is there a mod pack for that? We could do like a, what's it called? We could do a competition where if I get another VTuber to do it with me, we could see who could stay alive for the longest. Let's see. Manhunt? Is there like some sort of thing that could be good? Here we go, compass manhunt. What does this do? It's a simple fabric, right-clicking to track the speedrunner. Ah! So, wait.
It's simply we have to keep chasing you at all times.
So then, if that's the case, is my goal to beat the game, or is my goal to survive? Oh gosh, that sounds like I feel like I'll never go caving afterwards. We can make a race to the end of the world. Okay, we could do that then. It'll be like a goal to beat the Ender Dragon. But then how do I do that? Because then like you guys will also make it a goal to beat the Ender Dragon. I barely know how to get to the Ender Dragons as it is. You guys are probably better at it than I am. This is just like that story though, like the world, like you're allowed to have infinite life, right? You're immortal and nothing could kill you. But there's always a snail that will assassinate you. I see. That makes sense. But then what if you guys are waiting for me right at the gate? How hard is this? This sounds like a fun idea. I kind of want to try it, even if it's just like a one-off stream to see how long I survive. But I don't want to do it if I only survive for 5 minutes. Alright chat, raise your hand. Who here is a pro MV or PvP player? Who here knows how to kill? Hey Ark, how you doing? We're doing some commissions today while we're talking about killing people in Minecraft. I'm a killer? There we go. Because we're talking about manhunt and seeing if that could work as something.
Probably much better than you, lol.
But you know what I'm really good at?
Frankie is an expert
running away.
Solo hardcore bingo.
Did Frankie die on Minecraft yet? I don't know if Frankie would like to collab with me though. She barely knows me. She only knows me from our commissions. Maybe I could convince Snibby or Saren or Tao on it though. There you go. That's the sign of a good Minecraft player. Somebody that died several times. I trust her with my life. There we go. Nothing personal, Metal Gear. I'll write that down though. I'll write that down in my potential possible streams.
Make your commissions sign a contract where they have to play Minecraft Manhunt with you.
Imagine if I did that. In the fine print, you are obligated to do one collaboration with me. That would be like a really scummy thing to do when you think about it though.
Doctor, deactivate my cringe inhibitors.
Doctor, activate my cringe inhibitor so I may deactivate them. But Raiden, it's gonna kill you! Doctor! I don't care. Alright, Raiden. I had turned on your cringe inhibitors. Are you ready? Yes, Doctor. Did I drink coffee today? Was my coffee like really strong? I feel really hyper today all of a sudden. I don't know why. Is it the pork? Is this what I need to like brighten up my day? Eat a bit of undercooked pork? Everything comes back to this pork. Like my behavior completely changed. It's like the carrot. You think it's the carrot? For those who haven't seen, I put pants on the carrot to make sure you guys didn't see it. But yeah, this carrot's kind of naked.
A boost of energy before death.
Yeah, it's sort of like how like when you eat a fruit, right? The fruit is the most sweetest before it spoils, right? That's exactly how my life is. My life is the most energetic before I die. No, chat, this is a joke. I'm not actually dying. Yet, maybe, in Minecraft. I can't tell if I'm hungry though. Like I got some like garlic fried peanuts ready to eat. Teehee, wink face.
Remember, if it gets too bad, take some Pepto and head to the
I don't have Pepto though.
It probably won't get bad enough for the latter. I think that pork would be good in the manhunt.
Question, when it comes to a manhunt, can I kill you guys still? Like, is that my way of like making sure I survive by killing you guys? Because I'm trying to figure this out.
Yes.
Okay. So, I need to come up with a plan to kill you guys. Maybe I can make like traps or something, I don't know.
Every time I flee before he kills me.
Yeah, exactly. Pulls out gun. Let me go time Swordy out.
To fight the hunters, but it's not really recommended.
I get that because you guys will swarm like a herd of bees.
Eating plain bread / toast might help just to absorb the effect from the bad pork.
I mean, I haven't felt anything, honestly. Like, I think the pork was fully cooked. I won't lie. I can't tell if it was fully cooked, but everything on the internet makes me think that it was undercooked. But the thing was, I cooked it for over an hour. I boiled it for over an hour. I pan-seared it too. So it should be cooked by now, right? It's just what I normally do when I cook, right? Pan-sear and boil, or simmer at this point. So, like, I never had a problem with it, but it's because I'm using a new type of meat.
By accident and I was fine, so maybe your slightly undercooked pork would be fine with
Is it undercooked though? Like, I was trying to look online, like, what makes it undercooked? Like, people weren't giving me clear answers. So I couldn't really tell if it was undercooked. So in the end, I just ate the vegetables. I didn't bother eating the meat. But I really wanted to eat the meat because it was so nice and tender, nice and soft. That pork was nice and soft, tender. Ah, so tasty.
Maybe it's like beef where it's like rare.
No, I know
medium
pork
rare,
and chicken
etc.
you're supposed to cook extra long because it's bad for you if you eat it like raw or raw-ish, right? Beef is like
Don't eat
fish where you
pork.
can just
I
like,
never liked
what's
the
it called?
taste. I
Raw.
was raised not to eat it, and on top of it, it never agreed with me.
That makes sense. And I think if you haven't been able to like had pork that long, then yeah, you wanna be able to like that. But for me, what's it called? I got it because it was cheaper, or it was cheap. It was like I normally get a different type of meat, like pork chops, I guess you could say, like
love
thick pork chops,
so
and I cut
could
that.
Never abandon it.
It's okay. I prefer beef compared to pork. Like I think pork is like a cheap meat that I could buy and put into a lot of things. That's the reason I get it personally. But if I had a choice, like if I had infinite money, I'd probably get beef. But beef is really expensive. Like the most beef I buy is like the small chuck steak that's like $2 because it's like half a pound. And that's enough to fill me up because like I cut that thing up, I simmer it, I sear it, I simmer in like soy sauce with some rice wine.
For me, that is chicken.
Beef bowl.
Gammon steak is just better than normal steak. I'm sorry.
What's a gammon steak? Is that made from real gammons? I don't know about chicken. Chicken is just, I feel the same way about chicken as I do pork, except lesser. I feel like I could prefer pork more than I do chicken. Oh, huh. Cured like a bacon. That sounds pretty good. Is that just not deli meat though? That looks like deli meat.
Gammon is basically the leg of a pig.
Ah, without the hoof. I guess it behooves me.
How could you think chicken is lesser than pig?
It's because like, okay, chicken drumsticks and chicken thighs, pretty
Chicken
good.
is clearly superior.
And that's because it's dark meat.
In
It's like,
every way.
it's fattier, right? But chicken breast itself, meh. And tenders, they're not tender. I don't know why we call them chicken tender.
Boop, boop, boop.
4 a.m. Lab. Lab is the true, like, what's it called? Artisan meat. If you're looking for top class meat, you gotta go get yourself a lamb. Time to grow yourself a victory garden. Get that lamb
You're
down.
clearly eating the wrong chicken.
Maybe it's because I get like the cheaper meat, but at the same time though, like chicken has been always a cheap meat to me,
Yum,
so
that's
I wouldn't like buy anything more expensive than that. But yeah, chicken drumsticks and thighs are pretty okay, especially when you make it like into little chicken drumettes, like buffalo wings. Those are really good.
KFC chicken strips with spicy sauce.
Ah, I mean, I had some good chicken tenders. Like I like Popeyes, but I never had a good experience with KFC and their chicken strips or tenders or whatever they call it, right? For some reason, they always come out really dry. Like the outside perfect, crispy, nice crunch, right? But the inside always feels so dry. Like I get that I had to eat it with a sauce, but could it kill to have a little moisture or anything in there? You know? I don't know. I guess that's what happens when you fry it though, I guess. But at the same time, it just, I don't know how Popeye does it that makes it so flavorful. Like sometimes I'm like having a gag reflex with how dry how dry the strips are. You can see how white the meat are, and inside the meat is so like drier than the Sahara Desert. You like that analogy I made? But yeah, I like Popeye. Popeye is pretty
Why not
good.
eat the actual Kentucky Fried Chicken rather than chicken strips?
You know what I want to try
I don't
more?
think we have Popeyes over here. Boneless chicken
Have you
is
guys heard
good.
of Jollibee? Sorry that my chair keeps on creaking. Like Jollibee is something I really want to try more. And I know it's like it's different from KFC and Popeye because those are like Western branches. But
heard of it, but I
Jollibee's
don't
like
think
comes
we
from
have it.
overseas, so I kind of want to try it.
No.
What was it? Was it Thailand? Vietnamese? I forgot what it was. But Jollibee, I heard their chicken is good. I only had it like once, and I barely remember it. I remember it was very plain, but people said to get the spicy one because the spicy one has better seasoning. So I want to try Jollibee again. And there's a
Just search
Jollibee like
It's the Philippines.
like what? 1 hour away from me. if I ever want to get Jollibee, I would have to drive that far.
I must
Philippines? I see. Alright, go ahead then, Falmer. Thank you for jumping in. Yeah. Like, do Philippines know how to make good, what's it called? Chicken? Where my Philippines at? What was it? Filipino? Filipino. Where's my Filipinos at? Where my Filipinos be? Can I get a woot woot for the Philippines? Tell me your secrets to Jollibee. How do you enjoy Jollibee? I know they serve gravy with it too, and I don't know how I feel about that because like, I saw a lot of people like pouring the gravy all over their fried chicken, and I guess it's no different than like dipping your fried chicken in ketchup. But I don't like my fried chicken with gravy. Like,
unpopular opinion.
No, I think that's a very common opinion. Like when I think of fried chicken, I imagine it being nice and crispy, right? And like soft on the inside. But I feel like if you pour the outside full of gravy, it's gonna make the skin very soft, right? It's just gonna absorb a lot of that like liquid, and it's gonna make it like soggy, right? So I'm not too sure, but I hear that's like the best way to eat it, which is just pouring gravy all over it, which, I don't know. Last time I ate the Jollibee long ago with the original recipe, I guess that's what they call it. I just had it dry.
/bakery/cafe. I'm not really sure what it classes as. Called Greg's and they sell the best sausage rolls.
That sounds really good, but you know what that reminds me of? Did you know in McDonald's you can just buy a sausage? Like, I didn't know this until like I went to pick up my friends so we could hang out, right? And they wanted to stop by McDonald's to buy a frappe and a sausage. Not a sausage McMuffin. Not a sausage, not a sausage like a griddle or anything like that or anything else. Just a sausage patty by itself. I was a little confused because like I looked at the price of it, it was like $2.60 for the sausage by itself. And I thought like, isn't a McMuffin, which is just a muffin with the sausage in the middle? Isn't that like 99 cents? Apparently you can also buy the egg patty too by itself, which I don't know what kind of madman would do that. Those egg patties, I don't really care for it. I only eat it when it's like a combination, but I will not eat that thing by itself. It's like a hard-boiled egg, but flattened, you know? But yeah, did you guys know that? You guys order that? Next time you go to McDonald's, get yourself an egg patty and a sausage, maybe a pancake. You got a full breakfast. Let me see, how much does a McMuffin cost? I'm kind of curious. Because I remember when I was younger, McMuffins were 99 cents. McMuffin.
I think I'll stick to my 7 AM Greg's sausage roll.
What is a sausage roll though? Is it like a pig's in a blanket? Greg sausage roll. Why is there a sad gingerbread cookie? Oh yeah, it is like pigs in a blanket. Or is it this one with the buns? That looks pretty good. Looks nice and flaky. Delicious. So tasty. I'll just talk about food, gives me an idea. Alright chat, would you like me to be a food reviewer VTuber? Like, I will buy food from these fast food restaurants and I'll taste it on stream. I'll be like, I give this cheeseburger a solid 3 out of 10. The cheese on it is nice and melted, but it's a very plasticky cheese, one that's only used for fast food, and in a way, it takes away from the overall taste of the meat. And honestly, I prefer my meat to be well done rather than this rare mess that they're giving me. Yeah. The buns haven't been toasted, so the bread is just so soggy from absorbing all the flavors of the cheese and the sausage. Meow. Meow. I'm telling you right now, guys, we here at Alin Laphel Incorporated, we are dedicated to the bit.
You have experience.
Kinda. We are dedicated to the bit, chat. We are here to make sure we make fun of it to every level. There we go. What time is it? Okay, we got 4 more minutes, then we'll call it night. Railgun. There you go. Nice gun. Gonna burp. Okay. Oh, sorry. At least I'm full from all the vegetables. Like I had a bunch of carrots, onions, celery, potato in my curry. And because I was scared of the pork, I just put the pork back to cook while I ate the vegetables. Still pretty filling. I feel like you can make a vegetable curry really easily. Granted, it's probably not the most vegetarian meal.
Minutes? Damn. Now I'm gonna have to sleep at 5 AM instead of staying up longer.
You should get some sleep though, but I'm gonna end like soonish. That way I can rest my throat and then work on the other commission because I don't want to work on this one, the animation on stream, because I take a lot of thinking for that. So I need to be quiet more. These commissions I'm okay with working on stream because they're easy commissions that I could like turn my brain off to. Because all I have to do is just outline them and color them, right? But the other one requires a lot more thinking process, you know? Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm a little eepy now, guys. No out. In fact, I might as well just like, what's it called? End it here, and we'll talk for a bit, then we'll go send you guys to a raid. Let's see who's online right now. But hopefully you guys had fun with the stream.
You're a really good artist.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You're also a good artist. I haven't seen your stuff, but anybody that says that they're graphic design has the confidence to back up their really good art. You know what I mean? Because I have a hard time calling myself an artist because I don't think my art is actually that good. This is like, thank you for coming, guys. This might be just this is like all artists, but I actually, as much as I do my art for other people and commissions, I don't like my art style. Like, I wish it was cuter. I wish I could put more details. I wish I was better at it. But like I said, I do believe in the people who believe in me. So you guys that like my art style, I believe you guys more than I believe in myself. So keep on saying that it's nice.
I already think your art style is really cute.
Thank you, I appreciate it. There we go. So yeah, let me go switch over and let me change the schedule for this week. I get that a lot though. People do say my art style is really cute. Oh yeah, I forgot. Remember guys, coming April 20th, finally, Alin debut, 3D debut. We gotta have this like as a normal slide up here. So yeah, should we reuse these countdowns for the 3D debut?
Cloud 59 rat
yeah.
dance, Cloud 59 rat disco, Cloud 59 rat dance.
Yeah, 3D debut, let's go! I got the camera set up, I got it going. I just need to practice with it because I've never really done 3D. I'm worried that you guys are gonna see me pick my nose on stream. Like right now, like, you guys can't see it, but you're gonna be like, wow, Alan, why is your hand going up to your nose so quickly? I'm afraid that you guys are going to see my bad hand habits. You're going to see me like waving around. But I also like, okay. I won't lie, I'm kind of fidgety in like a cute anime girl kind of way. Like I like to do like the little idle hand poses sometimes while I'm talking, and like I like to like do the Mario and Luigi hand talk when they're talking from like Mario and Luigi games. They're like, you guys are gonna see how silly I am.
I chew my nails and still.
Yeah, see? We're all quirky, right? You're quirky. Teehee quirk. Okay, let's see. So yeah, this week's streams, guys, right? So like I said, I decided to move the shop stream to next week after the debut. That way we have it spread out a little bit. So if you come back on the 27th, you guys get to buy drafts for like, what, 10,000 cookies. You guys we're gonna finally strip you guys of your shape cookies, right? You could buy drawings, you could buy like voice acting, you could buy 1-minute karaoke, right? And then I'm gonna dress up as Morshu, and I'll be like, bombs, ropes, lamp oils, you need it, we have it. Anything could be yours if you have a bit of rupees. I can't sell that to you, Link. Come back when you're a little bit richer. We can buy math. Okay, you can buy like cryptocurrency, but not math. Let me put down a snooze. I can't believe I had to keep hitting the snooze button on that thing. All right, but yeah. So this week's streams, guys, right?
Mushu said rubies.
Yeah, he did say rupees, but I like to call it rupees because that's what they say in the game. Can I buy weed? You know what? I will draw something like that. Rupees. Bombs? Ropes? Lamp oils? You want it? It's yours, friends. As long as you have enough rupees. But yeah, for this week's streams, guys. So Thursday we're gonna have another drawing commission because I have too many commissions to work on. Hopefully we'll get that done with that. I feel like all my drawing streams are just commission streams. And then Friday we're gonna do some more Hollow Knight, and you'll notice on Saturday, guys, it's gonna be Elden Ring, but we're starting at 10 a.m. And that's because this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna try Millennia, right? Millennia. So I will have a clown nose and a clown hat prepared. No worries, no worries. Like I said, you don't have to be here for every stream. I appreciate every stream you guys come to, but you don't force yourself if you can't, right? So yeah, Saturday's gonna be an endurance run. I'm gonna try to beat Millennia within like from 10 o'clock until I give up, right? So it's gonna be an endurance run. In fact, we're gonna have like a lunch eating stream, and I'll even like maybe buy like a TV dinner.
Can you draw me beating people up?
Yes. Yes. And then Sunday we're gonna continue with Myriad Death. For those who don't know, that's the Mori Calliope game, right? It's the one where you play as D Mori Calliope. That's right, of League of Legends fame. Mori Calliope, my favorite Dota player and StarCraft major player. So yeah, we're gonna be playing that because I've been playing it in secret, and I kind of want to like play it now on stream because like I might be able to get an ending on that game. So I thought we might as well like play that game till we get an ending, right?
Cloud 59.
Yeah, man. All right, let's see who's online to raid. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys are all enjoy the stream as much as I did. It was a lot of fun. Who is online? Who among us?
I've got a selection for you this time.
Sure.
Alin.
You know what? Let's try one of your friendos. I'll raid them. Among Us mentioned. Do you like how whenever I mention Among Us, everyone falls to the ground and start vibrating? That's the type. That's the type of chatters I cultured Among Us. Wait, guys. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Is this what you want?
Cloud 59 short.
Wait a second. We're not done without the. We need the hands. Where are my hands?
OMG, it's Amogus.
Where's my hands? Wait a second. Where are my hands? Give me a second. Where did I put my hands? Where did my Among Us hands go? What? My Among Us hands are missing, guys. I worked so hard on that, and by hard I mean like literally. It wasn't actually that hard. That green hat, that green Among Us is so weird. There it is.
1 at Cinder_Cube is playing the Doom 3 DLC. 2 at Captain_Cube is playing.
There you guys go.
Puyo game.
Puyo. I love Puyo.
Square, the space captain
Among Us.
from Space
Among Us.
Boston, is playing Stardew. He's more entertaining than the game he's usually.
All right, let's try just going for Cinder Thief. Among Us. We are Among Us-ing really hard. In fact, I'll give you guys hands too.
The Goes Wrong show is a good show.
There you go. There you guys go. You guys also have Among Us hands.
BBC cancelled it.
I have never heard that show before. There, you guys also have Among Us hands, right? In fact, I also have more Among Us hands. Wow, we're desyncing. There we go. Behold my true power. You say Amo, I say Gus. Among Us. Alright, let's see if we can find him.
That's terrifying long.
Teehee?
Sanix 900 they are ops.
Alright. Let's go raid Cinder Thief. Language and volume warning.
/volume warning. In case anyone here hasn't raided him before.
Maybe I should raid a VTuber though. That way there's a potential that they could get back to me. And we could do a VTuber collab. But then again, I did say I was gonna raid Cinderace, so we should raid Cinderace. He's a nice guy? Alright, he sounds like he's molding. Sure, then we'll raid him then. Cinderace. Cinder Thief, my bad. Alright. Funny message. Let's come up with a funny message. Doom. What game is this? It's Doom! We're all Doom! I tell you!
You'll be friends
Doom!
with the streamers eventually.
Doom!
Sunix 900, I think it's just a shortened version.
Notice
of the word
how
appears
we
/
said
opposition.
Doom 3 times?
Cringy birdie boy,
Tay
hey.
he ha ha. Funny gag. Cheapy raid. There you go. Hopefully we don't get banned for this. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream.
We're all Doom, I tell you. Doom, Doom. Notice how we said Doom 3 times
Alright guys, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Right? Yeah, we're here to take your fridge. Sure, you can say that message too. You know what? You guys can come with your old raid message as well. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. I like how I'm waving goodbye to you guys.
Take care.
Yeah, this is not psychic. These are Among Us hands.
See ya.
I'm gonna make some tea afterwards. I need to start taking better care of myself because like I haven't actually been taking care of my throat. Like I need to like start drinking more ginger lemon tea after streams. Alright guys, I'm gonna go make some tea and I'm gonna go raid. It might be. In fact, I think I feel the pork like eating away at my like gut. I can feel like a sharp pain. This might be it, guys. I think this is it. I can feel it. Make sure chat. Remember me as a hero. Remember to eat, drink, and like take care of yourself. Not like me. Don't eat undercooked pork. Bye, guys.